Yep, I just got another friend request from somebody. Oh my God, are you? I mean, this ain't even. We got any viewers? Okay. Hey, it's Doug.
It's Sheldon.
It's What's in the Shop Wednesday. We're actually in the shop. We were trying to act like we were out riding around in this incredible M3 with the carbon seats.
Yeah.
The M carbon seats, and so we wanted to share this car with you, and then we got some other really cool cars to share with you as well.
Yep.
So let's hop out. Brian, show them these seats. I know we've shown these before, I'm sure, but check those seats out. That is a $3,800 option. They're called the M Carbon bucket seats, and they are somewhat comfortable, believe it or not. Get this loaded up here. Yeah, they're somewhat comfortable, although they look like they wouldn't be, but I don't know about a long road trip. What do you think? Could you do a road trip in those with those seats?
I don't know. That's actually my first time sitting in them.
Oh, is it
So,
really?
I'll
Would
go
you?
in there
What,
for
how
30 seconds.
how'd you feel about it?
I liked it, but I haven't driven in it yet, so I have to see.
Yeah. Well, this right here. I won't tell you what people are calling this little part on the seat. We won't talk about what they call that, but that's what people complain about the most.
Oh, really?
Well, most of what I've read, any complaints about the seats have been about that part there.
Is it uncomfortable, I guess?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't bother me, but you know,
Okay.
some people it's bothered for whatever reason, you know. And I will say though, for tracking a car, I could imagine that these seats right here, because it's so tight, there's no like, you know, with a normal cushion seat, you kind of like moving around.
Yeah.
This, it locks you in.
Oh, yeah.
And even the bolsters on the side, even though it's carbon fiber, they still go in and out,
Okay.
which is pretty cool.
Yep.
So let's start with our hat giveaway. You
Yeah.
wanna talk about that? And we're featuring our Flex Fit hat instead of the trucker hat because we wanted to show off. Because some people like these style hats.
Yep.
I like these myself. I've talked about it. I'm not a trucker hat guy because my head's too small for it.
You
I
used to
look
wear
ridiculous.
a visor every day.
I used to wear. I'm a visor guy, totally. What are you? What are you, Sheldon?
Trucker hat.
You're a trucker hat guy.
Yep, that's why I
Okay,
have to
so
trucker
you can
hats.
get by with that. Because I
Yep.
mean, some people who aren't trucker hat wearers look ridiculous in a trucker
Right.
hat.
Yeah, no, Zach hates them.
Does
on,
he?
On himself.
Yeah. Well, his hair's too pretty. I mean, he's got very nice hair. He shouldn't be covering up with anything.
Yeah, so this was a dysfunctional veteran was the winner of the hat. this
Okay.
week.
Okay. Awesome. And I know who that is, although that's technically not a name. It's a customer of ours, and he is a veteran.
Yeah.
And we just did his Tundra recently.
Yep, sure does. Friend of Jim's.
Yep. So you are the winner, Mr. Dysfunctional Veteran, and you can pick the trucker hat, the flex fit, or we also have the comfy fit, which are pretty cool also. I'm gonna get my notes here. I know we're going to talk about the Audi Club of the Carolinas.
Yep.
So let's move. I feel like we're in an awkward position here. Let's use the extreme window film van for our backdrop.
Perfect. Yeah.
But we have the Audi Club Carolinas event that's this Saturday. And I do want to say that if you are planning on attending, then you need to give us your name. We need to know. Actually, Carol Manette is the one that we've been dealing with as far as handling the specifics.
Yeah.
So you need to get your name to her if you're coming, because we have 25 seats. You know, it's not that we limit these events so much. It is that we have to have a head count because we're actually picking up Bake Room. It's a bakery in Greenville. I don't know if anybody's ever eaten there. My wife loves it. I love it. It's awesome. We normally do Panera, but we're going to kick it up a notch this week and do the Bake Room goods.
Right.
So we'll have like pastries, we'll have coffee, juices, and that's just part of what we provide when we do an open house. And then, and also seats. So we rent seats for these events. And so we just need to know how many are coming so that people who sign up actually have a seat and have food to eat. And so if people just show up, then somebody will be treated unfairly.
Right.
And we're going to be talking about window tint. That's going to be we always do a tech session where we talk about one of our services, and this week is going to be, or this time is going to be window film,
You have
window
a car
tint.
picked out yet?
I do.
Okay.
So it's going to be this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
So don't hate me because I'm going to be featuring a BMW M3 at an Audi event. But again, we work close with BMW, so we just happen to almost always have one of their cars here in our shop. And when we're doing a demonstration, our preference is to do a car that doesn't belong to an individual, just because, you know, a lot of people around. But we're going to demonstrate, Braden's going to demonstrate how he heat shrinks. We may want to get rid of those keys.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's going to keep doing that.
I'll go get rid of it. I'll put it in the box.
I'll get it. I remember the Corvettes were the first car I knew that had that automatic where you stepped away and it would lock, and you stepped close, it would unlock. And
I'm not very far away at all either.
I know.
Right
I think
beside
you're in
it.
the zone.
I'm right beside it.
Yeah, you're in the zone. But what are we even talking about? Window film, Braden.
Film on the car.
Yeah, so Braden's going to heat shrink. He's going to demonstrate that. He's going to demonstrate an actual install on the back glass. Of course, these cars don't get tinted,
Yeah.
so we're going to pull the tint off. But we just want to show basically how the installation goes, because I think it's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and if you're a car lover, you're going to find it very interesting to watch how window tint goes. And we may do like a back window too to show how a door film gets installed. And then other than that, we'll have the food. I believe Jim's going to have his Mercedes
Oh, yeah.
up here with the stealth wrap on it.
Yeah.
And we have a video coming out Friday that Brian has made for it, featuring the stealth wrap Mercedes.
Yeah.
And then it'll be on display here Saturday in our delivery room. And then so the Audi group can see it. And then
Nice.
I think next week we're going to try to feature it during our What's in the Shop Wednesday.
Okay.
Yep. So let me check my notes here. See what else we got. That's pretty much it on that. So now let's move on to the extreme window film van.
Perfect. Yeah. Cody actually just got finished up with this one not long ago.
Yep. So what do we do on this one, Sheldon?
So we did, we wrapped the full hood, and they didn't have a full fender kit for this one, so we did partial fenders.
Yeah.
Full hood, partial fenders, front bumper, headlights, mirrors, and we wrapped the full rear bumper as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to be stepping in and out of the back. So.
Yeah. Now, obviously, this is belongs to our sister company, Extreme Window Film.
Yep.
But we don't do a lot of commercial vehicles. And why do you think that is?
That's a good question. A lot of them get vinyl wrapped and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that's one big reason. But I don't know exactly why.
Yeah.
The main reason.
And vinyl wrap's it's not paint protection.
Right.
You know, so you can
A
still
lot
get
thinner.
the front end damaged.
Definitely.
And a lot of the now a lot of people are not doing full wraps. Like we're not doing a full commercial wrap. So
Right.
now we're not talking about clear bra. Yeah. We're moving on from clear bra, but we're doing a partial wrap.
Yeah.
Because you can make it look awesome without the expense of doing a whole entire vehicle. And a lot of ones I've seen on the road, because I've been paying more attention now that we have this
Once
van.
you get one, you see all the other ones.
Yeah, you do. And a lot of them, the front's not wrapped anyway with a commercial wrap. But I think that even a commercial vehicle makes sense to do the clear bra because it's going to make the vehicle more valuable at the time of sale if the paint's like brand new underneath.
It makes sense what the driver would do with it. So.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I think vinyl on high impact areas is good. So I was first I had told Cody, let's custom do the fenders, full fenders, because they didn't have the kit. Yeah. And then I said, well, let's do the high impact area with the clear bra since they have the kit. And these are getting vinyl wrapped anyway. So a non-impact area I think is fine.
Okay, that makes sense.
So so this one we did the clear bra, and you want to talk about the window tint that we did to it, to our window tint vehicle?
Yesterday, we did the window tint. They did 70% XR Plus, which is the one that can block up to 98% IR rejection. But you can see this came out great. It actually looks a little bit dark on here, but I mean we're not outside, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But in here, without the sun going through, it looks darker than 70.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah.
But that is 70%.
Well, 70 is on the windshield, and this is 35.
Oh, we did 35
Yeah,
on the sides?
we switched it.
I didn't
Sorry.
know that.
Sorry
I thought we
about
did
that.
70 on the sides. That's why it's darker.
But it looks like 15 in here almost.
I was really concerned why it was so dark.
Yeah, no, we changed it. because we felt like this vehicle is going to be going to homes and, you know, the clientele that we're probably going to be doing the window film. So our Extreme Window Film company is going to be, we're going to specialize in residential window film. So we felt, because we love working with customers directly, more so than we do other businesses.
Right.
So when you're doing commercial, you're typically working with a contractor or a business, you know, and we love individuals. We love interaction with people. And I feel like we do a great job with working with customers individually, because I think the expectation for automotive type services and for, you know, window film service or anything on a house, because I have things done to my home, and I know like the amount of aggravation it is to try to get things done. If you don't have a reliable, trusted contractor, it can be super annoying. And you end up putting stuff off because you just can't get things done the way you want. So I think with our window film company, I think we're going to overcome that
For sure.
by adding a lot of speed to the process, a lot of information quickly to the customer. But so we did the 35% because we felt like our clientele typically don't like really dark windows. You know, so we wanted to be able to, if we're at their house and we haven't done their automobiles, we could show them a 70%
windshield,
what that looks like, and a 35%.
Makes a lot of sense. Cool.
And this one, we're supposed to be wrapping it tomorrow.
Okay.
So hopefully by Saturday, this will be fully wrapped with all of our logos, and it's going to be awesome. I mean, it's going to be, the lady that designed the wrap for us did a stupendous job. The logo looks awesome. The guy who did that did a great job. So I can't wait.
Awesome.
So what else we got? You want to head to the tent shop, or you want to go into the?
Oh, we can go to the tent shop.
Okay. So what have we here, Mr. Shelley?
This is a 2021 Cadillac CT5.
Yeah.
We did 15% XR window tint on the sides and back, and a 5% sunstrip up there.
Okay. And I know this is Kyle's vehicle,
Sure is.
and that's a nice company car, by the way. Kyle, if you're watching, man, I'm like, that is a very nice company car.
Yes, it is.
And I'm assuming he does something with careers. I mean, it says Job Impulse.
Yep.
Never talked to him about what he actually
I'm
does.
not sure, to be honest with you. Not sure.
Well, cool. It's a beautiful car. Well, and we've done a couple of cars for him now. I think this is the third one, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
'Cause we did another company car, and we did his
SS.
SS. Yeah. So now we're going into corrections and coding lab.
Yeah.
And we have some really cool stuff in here, right?
Yes, we do.
Where do you want to start, Shelley?
I'll start with the Toyota right here. This is a 1982 Land Cruiser, and this is all original on here.
Yeah.
So he wanted to just do a ceramic coating on it, just to make it a lot easier for him to clean it.
Yeah, yeah. So this one, we did not do a paint correction,
No paint correction.
but we did do the prep work for
Yep.
the coating, which
Yep.
would include the chemical decon, the clay bar, the polish,
Yep.
and then the coating itself.
Right.
You want to swing around there, Brian? I'm going to open it up and let our,
The inside's so cool.
yeah, let our, I mean, you just don't see stuff like this anymore. Reminds me of the old Broncos.
Yeah.
Look at the seats in the back. Yeah, we'll go around back and look. That is
Giant
so cool.
fold-down seat.
That is so neat. I love it. What else you want to talk about next? I see a couple of beautiful red vehicles.
Yeah, we got a couple red ones right behind the camera. This one right here got a 5-year ceramic coating done to it.
Okay. Beautiful.
Same right there. This one just got finished up today. This one is getting started today. So yeah, they.
How far are we on this one, Blaze? Oh, you've 9/8'd it already?
9/8 it today. They'll do the light coat tomorrow.
So show them to really get down and let them see the paint on that. What year is this Corvette?
16? 15.
It's 2015.
Yep.
2015. The paint looks like 2022. No, seriously, it looks awesome. What do you, Zach? What do you think about when you're working on Corvette paint versus Chrysler paint? What's the difference you think?
GM paint is typically pretty easy to work on.
Let's walk over here. I want the backdrop to be a car.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Comes out pretty good. All GM paint does
So
typically.
GM paint, because we know the GM black.
Right.
That's like everybody's nemesis in the
Right.
paint correction world.
Right.
Has it gotten any better now than it used to be?
I think a little bit it has. I've never personally had any that big of issues with it.
Really?
But, right.
Yeah. Because the complaint was that the GM paint was super soft
Right.
and it's hard to get little scratches, even microfiber scratches, when you're actually working on the car.
Right.
Has been the
I've not had
complaint.
any issues with that, but I mean that might be true to some other people.
Yeah.
I've not personally had any issues with it.
Yeah. I think it's our
So,
process.
yeah.
I think we got our process dialed in.
Right.
Or you have our process dialed in.
Well,
And then as far as Chrysler paint, I can speak to Chrysler paint
yeah.
because it's normally like BMW paint. It's normally orange PLE. It normally has a lot of grains in
lot
it.
of grains.
I mean, we've did clear bra on these back when I was doing clear bra installs, and we had customers think that there was trash in their film, and I'm like, no, that's in the paint.
Definitely in the paint.
And
Yep.
it's kind of like Tesla.
Right.
Tesla has a lot of grains in their paint.
Yep.
And then you get I think for me, the paint that I enjoyed working on the most when I was doing paint correction was Mercedes paint.
Oh yeah, I love Mercedes.
Would you agree with
Always
that?
Comes out the best.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a hard paint. It's
It's
just
yeah, it's because the clear coat is so hard.
yeah. It's
So,
and you can
You got a
really
lot to
slick
work
one
with,
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Exactly.
slick one up, man.
Right.
Like, because some paint finishes, you cannot get as slick as others.
No.
No matter, I don't care how long you
Exactly.
try,
Right.
you're never going to make a Dodge paint, factory paint, look like a Mercedes paint.
Right.
Unless it just had a good run on one day and it got
Yeah.
really,
Right.
But I think even the paint materials themselves has a lot to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, for me, Audi paint and BMW paint was real similar.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know if that was
Oh, yeah.
still true.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
both of them are pretty good.
Yeah, that I do like. Other than the orange
It really
pilliness.
does just come back to the thickness of how much clear coat is on the paint. So.
Yeah, and the softness or hardness
Right,
of it.
right.
And then Toyota
So-
paint is notoriously thin,
Oh yeah, very thin.
super
Easy
thin.
to
You'll
burn.
burn through one so quick.
That's it.
Well, cool. I appreciate you
Yes,
sharing
sir,
that
no problem.
information with us. And let's talk about this one, Shelly.
Yeah, so this is the last one in here. This is an F250 trimmer.
What's up, Mike?
A Ceramic Pro annual maintenance done to it.
Yeah. So this one was ceramic coated. It was done. Let's use this as our backdrop.
Yep.
It was done in North Carolina
Yes.
originally,
Yes.
and then the customer brought us an Audi
Yep.
to
Swapped
do
it out.
a 5-year on,
Right.
and he asked could we do his maintenance,
Yes.
even though we didn't do the original coating,
That's right.
and we're going to take care of that for
Yep.
him, obviously. So
That's exactly right.
but that's a bad truck.
Oh yeah, these trimmers are awesome. I love them.
God, could you imagine? I mean, that power stroke.
Mm-hmm.
And when you talk about resale value, I mean, when you get into these trucks, it's like my old Z71, the 1500 versus the
Yeah.
2500. I mean, if my truck had been a 2500, it'd be worth $10,000
Right.
more
Right.
now than the 1500, which all of them are up right now.
Oh yeah, everything is up right now.
Yeah, everything's super high right now. And
Exactly
if
right.
you want to sell something, it's a good time to sell. But if you have to replace it, then you're kind of
I
screwed.
talked to someone earlier who we did a C8 for him months ago. They drove it for close to a year, and he sold it for $10,000 more than what he paid for it.
Wow.
So
What was it again?
a C8.
Oh
Corvette.
yeah, those are still really
You
high.
got 10 grand more than what he paid for, and you spot another one.
Yeah, I've seen them bring even more than that
Yeah.
in some groups I'm in. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up. I don't have anything. Do you have
No.
anything left? You want to talk about the schedule a little bit? I know Claire Bras. I think the end of June we have some openings
The end of June there's some openings, and then the first 2 to 3 weeks of July are booked out.
booked out.
So Yes.
So we have a little window there if
Yep.
somebody's wanting to get in.
Exactly.
Because I know we quoted a Tesla stealth wrap
Yep.
that we were trying to get on the calendar.
Yeah.
And if that books, then we're going to be out.
Yeah, we got an R8 full wrap coming in. We got
Yeah,
the,
R8 full wrap.
Discovery coming in for a full wrap.
Yeah, and that's going Jacob's vehicle,
Yep.
which hopefully he'll be here Saturday. Did he say?
I forgot to ask him about it, but I thought about it afterwards. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm assuming he will.
Yeah.
And then I don't know the exact dates, but I know we're going to remodel the floors and do the walls and floors in here.
Yeah. So
There's a few
our
days
shop
to
is
go
like we're so far behind on the like up in our game in our shop with the getting the floors redone and the painting and all that. So we're going to have to shut. When we can't do that with there's cars in here, obviously.
Right.
So we're going to have to take about 4 days off
Okay.
and have that done. So that's going to kind of keep us from 4 days worth of Ceramic Pro and
Yeah.
corrections.
I think that's the first week of July, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think we picked. I think it's the last week of June, first week of July, one day.
Finish it up, yeah.
Finish it up,
Okay.
and then because this is a little long in the tooth, as I like to say, in here. It needs to be done again.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I guess we'll
Yeah.
call it a day, and I appreciate you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of the day.
Thank you.